In Chongqing, a mountain city shrouded in internet-famous glamour, most people only witness its dazzling side, the resplendent night view of Hanyodong, the iconic light rail piercing through buildings, and the endless neon prosperity lining the Yangtze River. Tourists travel far and wide to chase the city's popularity, romance and trend, their cameras always capturing its splendor, liveliness and grandeur. Yet few are aware that behind the city's rapid urban development, amid the mottled old alleyways and in the neglected corners untouched by neon glow, lies a tender relic of old times, Chongqing Sha dance. Unbacked by online traffic, free of elaborate packaging and youthful carnival vibes, this cluster of humble vintage dance floors silently holds all the exhaustion, loneliness, tenderness and relief of the city's middle-aged people, unfolding countless authentic yet untold mortal life stories. If the city's skyscrapers and neon lights symbolize Chongqing's fast-paced modern development, then the hidden Sha dance halls tucked in old streets represent the city's gentle, unhurried undertone. In this fast-forward era, everyone rushes to pursue life opportunities and a better future. Why? Young people embrace a vibrant world with countless ways to vent emotions and free their minds. However, middle age strips people of all willfulness and freedom, turning them into the most silent, forbearing and burdened group in the city. Rooted in every corner of the mountain city, they work from dawn until dusk, bearing the full weight of their families with ordinary shoulders, and sustaining the most mundane mortal life with years of relentless toil. The most profound feeling of middle age is powerlessness. Life no longer belongs to oneself, but to parents, children, family and endless responsibilities. By day, they are steady cogs driving the city's operation, laborers rushing on construction sites, vendors bustling at local markets, and ordinary office workers persevering in their posts. They restrain their emotions, hide their fragility and persevere in silence, growing accustomed to enduring hardships without complaint and bearing fatigue without showing weakness. Society demands they be calm, strong and omnipotent, yet no one sees the hidden exhaustion, helplessness and loneliness lurking beneath their tough exterior. Adult breakdowns always happen in silence. All grievances have no one to confide in, all pressures have no one to share, and all sorrows can only be digested alone. It is precisely for this reason that Chongqing Sha dance has become the only spiritual outlet for countless middle-aged people after dark. In this fast-paced, high-pressure metropolis, they barely have time or space for themselves. Busy making a living by day and trapped in trivial family chores by night, their lives are filled with endless responsibilities and pressures, leaving almost no time to treat themselves kindly. These vintage Sha dance halls hidden in old alleys are like gentle gaps are served for middle-aged people by the city. Isolated from external hustle, involution and utilitarianism, they offer every burdened ordinary person a quiet sanctuary to take off their masks, release emotions and reclaim their true selves. Stepping into a Sha dance hall feels like traveling back decades in time. There are no dazzling lights or restless electronic music of modern nightclubs. Only soft dim retro lights spill gently over weathered walls, covered with the marks of time, falling on polished floors brightened by decades of footsteps. Nostalgic old songs play on loop with a slow, soothing, and healing rhythm, embodying the peace and calm settled by years. For merely a small admission fee, and a cup of plain tea, one can enjoy an entire night of undisturbed relaxation. Here, there is no hierarchy of occupation, no wealth gap, no worldly sophistication. Everyone strips off their social labels, no longer defined as parents, employees or breadwinners, but simply as ordinary people craving a moment of tranquility. As night falls and Chongqing is lit up by prosperous neon, internet-famous blocks throng with crowds and youthful nightlife kicks off. Meanwhile, the gentle stage exclusive, "Oh Middle-Aged People" quietly awakens deep in the old alleys. Finishing a full day of hard work, people shed the dust and fatigue of labor, set aside trivial life stresses, and walk into these familiar old dance halls. Some sit quietly in the corners, silent and uncaddy, watching the swaying figures on the dance floor and letting their minds wander to familiar melodies, relaxing nerves strained throughout the day. For them, this moment of tranquility is the most luxurious gift of life, a fleeting freedom from pretense, compromise and worldly burdens. Others join hands and dance in tacit harmony. The most touching charm of Chongqing Sha dance never lies in gorgeous dance moves, but in the pure and unadulterated companionship between adults. Strangers need no polite formalities or deliberate greetings. A respectful glance or a gentle outstretched hand is enough for wordless understanding. Dance steps are slow, soft and composed, free of fancy skills or deliberate atmospheres, moving gently with the soothing melody. Devoid of ambiguous tension, interest transactions and worldly routines, there is only the simplest and warmest mutual comfort between people who have weathered half a lifetime of storms. For the duration of a single dance, the heavy burdens of life are temporarily lifted, inner anxiety fades away, and all loneliness and depression are gently embraced and soothed. Every swaying figure on the dance floor carries a genuine and fervent life story. They were once irritated teenagers, yearning for distant horizons and freedom, embracing life with full enthusiasm and hope. Yet time smoothed their youthful edges, reality dimmed their once bright ideals, and the pressure of making a living bent their upright spines. After half a lifetime of rushing and drifting, why have tasted the warmth and coldness of human nature, and the ups and downs of life. Gradually, they accept ordinariness, learn forbearance, and master self-healing. No longer longing for magnificent lives or unattainable prosperity, they only wish for a corner to settle their emotions and a moment of time that truly belongs to themselves amid the trivialities of daily life. Chongqing Sha dance witnesses the end of a generation's youth and accommodates the vicissitudes of their middle age. Free of dramatic joys and sorrows or legendary twists of fate, it only embodies the daily perseverance and self-repair of countless ordinary people. Some ease work fatigue here, reconcile with life's regrets, settle misunderstood loneliness, and heal hidden scars. Old songs awaken dusty youth, slow dances soothe the toil of half a lifetime, quiet nights uphold the final dignity and tenderness of adults. Oh, outsiders, these are outdated and old-fashioned entertainment venues, but for every middle-aged patron, they are the warmest harbor after dark, the last remaining romance in mundane days, and the most precious redemption for a burdened life. In an era of continuous urban renewal, countless old buildings are renovated and traditional things replaced by new trends. Internet-famous scenic spots and trendy entertainment emerge endlessly, gradually fading the old mortal warmth of Chongqing. Chongqing Sha dance has also been marginalized by the times, forgotten by young people and even shrouded in misunderstanding and prejudice. Yet it persists quietly deep in the city's alleys, unassuming, tranquil, unyielding and timeless. It faithfully guards the old memories of the city and the hidden tenderness of a generation. Less dazzling than internet-famous landscapes, it is far closer to real mortal life, and better understands the hardships and struggles of ordinary people. We tend to associate romance